Please be seated. Good evening. Family, friends, my name is Alex Ward, and with me are Julia Davis and Peter Wen. On behalf of the student body, we would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the Choctawhatchee High School class of 2017. These students have all worked very hard, and it is an honor to stand here and be their voice in thanking everyone here with us tonight. It took perseverance and dedication to get to this moment. There have been many challenges along the way, as many of these students not only partook in the academic endeavors of school, but also participated in numerous extracurricular activities. We have our athletes and band members who work tirelessly to perfect their craft and contribute to something much bigger than themselves. We have our IB, AP, ACE, honors, and students in all other programs that have challenged themselves daily with a rigorous class load. And we have students that work many hours after school in special interest clubs, service clubs, or at a part-time job. I speak for all of us when I say that we are glad to have you here with us tonight. Now, if you would please rise as I pass the mic over to Julie and Peter for the opening prayer.
Will everyone willing please bow your head? Lord, thank you for gathering us here today, allowing us to present our accomplishments through the fruit of your works and labor. Thank you for all the opportunities that you have provided us over the past 4 years. May we recognize that you are present in all things, and through you, we have been given the gifts necessary for our success.
We also thank you for our family and friends who have continually driven and supported us in our ambitions and times of struggle. Through the ups and downs, you have unceasingly been there for us, even when we doubt and forget. Bless us as we graduate, and may we not take our education for granted. Grant us wisdom and fortitude as we begin the next chapter of our lives, and may our lives serve as an embodiment of you. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Please remain standing for the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the alma mater. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. There's to school we all love dearly. We color old Choctaw High, and for her alma mater we will fight and die. We will cheer her on to victory. Oh, may our voices ring true, and our hearts be ever loyal, dear old Choctaw High, to you.
Please be seated.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Lee Hale, and I am the principal here at Choctawhatchee High School. I would like to personally welcome everyone to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2017. At this time, I would like to recognize some important guests who are in attendance and assisting with tonight's ceremony. On stage with me tonight is Okaloosa County's Director of Special Programs and Leadership Development and former Choctawhatchee High School Principal, Mrs. Cindy Gates. Also with us tonight is Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Steve Horton. And finally, we are proud to welcome Okaloosa County School Board Chairman and Choctawhatchee alumnus, Dr. Lamar White. Thank you all for being here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attendance and congratulations to all the families and friends of our most special guests, the class of 2017. And now I'd like to introduce the senior class president, Mr. David J.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and my fellow soon-to-be graduates. We're here tonight to honor our achievements, reflect on high school memories and friendships, and to reminisce over our accomplishments from the past 4 years. If there's one thing I've learned from my time in school, it's that life happens in cycles. From elementary to middle to high school, the patterns are all very similar. Initially, there's a stage of confusion. Next, you settle in, you begin the learning process, and then you become seasoned and comfortable. Finally, there's the end of the cycle where you reflect and get ready to start a new one all over again. Freshman year, we started with the phase of confusion and the usual stereotypes of getting lost in the halls, trying to make new friends, or even showing up to the wrong class for 3 weeks straight and not noticing. And yes, I did that, but I'm still up here. Then, as we began to learn, things became more routine and comfortable. Now we sit here tonight to reflect on our high school years and also prepare for the next cycle of our lives. Now, none of us can predict what the future will hold for us. Some of us are going to college, some will join the workforce or the military, but it'll all be new. Regardless of your path, there's no way of avoiding the next succession of confusion in your life. But pushing through will only open up more opportunities. In the words of J.A. Shedd and Einstein, a ship is always safe at the shore, but that's not what ships are built for. Now, this quote isn't necessarily encouragement, but it's more of a challenge to venture out and to see what the world has to offer, but it's also to see what you can offer the world. So my advice to you as we graduate is to embrace the cycle. Take advantage of the unique capabilities you've been given in life, knowing that you all have opportunity to be successful. And though I challenge all of you to explore your potential in the next cycle of life, I also want to remind you to reflect on your high school years. Keep the memories and friends you've made close to your heart. See, everyone graduating has made an impact on this class and contributed to its success. We've all shared experiences with one another. We've been through playoff games, state championships, exams, senior walk, the senior breakfast, and now we're all here for one last high school memory together. High school hasn't just been an education, it's been an experience that took each and every one of you to form and to define us as the class of 2017. Thanks to you, my time at Choctaw has been the best 4 years of my life so far. I hope that you all will remember the good times we've had and that you remember tonight, a last memory that we'll share together as students of Choctawhatchee High School. It's been an honor to know all of you and to have had the privilege of being your class president. I wish all of you the best of luck. Thank you, Choctaw, and go Big Green. And now, our principal, Dr. Lee Hale.
Good evening, class of 2017. Let me first start by saying congratulations. At this point, your high school education is complete. There is nothing left for us to give you. No words, no instruction, no more assignments, no more lessons. What remains is what you do with what you've learned. You've heard it said before that you can be anything you want to be. Indeed, the education you have received here at Choctawhatchee High School does equip you to be anything and do anything that you can imagine. That is indeed true, and it sounds really good, but reality sometimes shakes out a little bit differently. For instance, no matter how bad I want it, I'll never be the center for the New York Knicks. And there's only room for one president every 4 years. That just stands to reason. Despite being equipped, and despite the tools you've been given, and the effort you put in, you may not actually be able to be what you want to be. Maybe you can, and that's fantastic. I hope you all go for it and claim your dream. But remember, if it turns out that you can't be what you want to be, you can be who you want to be. So who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Who you want to be is completely up to you. It's a choice. A gentleman named Viktor Frankl was a colleague of Sigmund Freud and an Austrian neurologist and psychiatrist, as well as a Holocaust survivor. He survived extremely bad conditions, as you can imagine. Based on his experiences, though, he said something that I find pretty profound. When speaking of how to act, whether acting for good or for evil, he said this, and remember his circumstances. Man is ultimately self-determining. Man has both potentialities, good or evil, within himself. Which one is actualized depends on decisions, not on conditions. That's pretty wordy, but paraphrased into the point, it simply means this. Everything starts with a choice. So who do you choose to be? The way you interact, the way people treat you, the way people consider you is completely up to you. Publius Cyrus was an ancient Latin author, and he said this, "It is of no profit to have learned well if you neglect to do well." And you have learned well here at Choctaw. So who do you choose to be? There's a camera company called Canon, and they had a marketing campaign back in the early 90s featuring Andre Agassi. And for those of you who don't know that name, he was a professional tennis player and the original glam athlete. Flashy, long hair, crazy clothing, the whole thing. At any rate, the marketing campaign slogan was, "Image is everything." It was a fun commercial with all the loud rock and roll music and all that. But the point of it is really kind of true in a way if you think about it. Image is everything because your image is how others perceive you and how they know you, beginning with your very first interaction with them. And their perception is their reality. So really, perception is everything, and the way you are perceived by them is completely up to you, completely. It's your actions and attitudes, your personal presentation that will enable the world to know you the way you want them to, and that's your choice. So who do you choose to be? You have left an indelible mark on this school. This senior class has done some amazing things, just as David said just a few moments ago, in the classroom, in athletics, in our clubs and activities, and in this community. We are proud of what you have done, but we are even more proud of what you will accomplish in the years ahead. My final thought for you is this, and this quote is attributed to many, depending on the website you land on, including former British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher and Academy Award-winning actress Meryl Streep. However, most often it's attributed to Mahatma Gandhi. Your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values, and your values become your destiny. So now I ask you again, and for the final time, who do you choose to be? Thank you.
Now, I'm going to ask you to think back to elementary school. There may be a few things that immediately come to mind. Nap time, recess, singing and dancing, story time, and coloring. And most of us think back on these times with a fondness and a nostalgia that not only pulls at the heart, but pulls the edges of your lips into a smile. Because these aren't times we get back, but they're surely times we can reflect on. The experience of learning is present from the moment you enter this world, but schooling was something new and exciting, whether you went to a public school, private, charter, or homeschool. We experienced great successes when we finished the multiplication table with no wrong answers, as well as failures when we raised our hands and confidently spewed incorrect responses. We learned left and right, that red and yellow makes orange, and that I comes before E except after C, other than in neighbor, beige, onomatopoeia, there, kaleidoscope, and science. However confusing this process was, it introduced us not only to new knowledge and concepts, but to the ideas of teachers and friends. As we grew older, we seemed to forget some of these moments. I hope that today we can remember, no matter how old you are, it's okay to take a nap time, sing at the top of our lungs, and color outside the lines.
Eventually, we had to leave the safety of our elementary schools and enter the scary phase of middle school. Most of us avoid thinking about middle school for the simple fact that it was an awkward and uncomfortable time in our lives. Having said that, those 3 years were really formative. We didn't know who we were or even who we wanted to be. That's the age where a kid gets to at least begin to figure all that out, and that's the beauty of middle school. At that age, you don't know what you're doing at all, and it's so confusing, but you start to figure it out. In middle school, you make many of the friendships that carry on through high school and experience many of the events that have shaped us into who we are. So I think we should all thank our middle schools, something which I never thought I'd be saying come my high school graduation, for allowing us to, for the first time, make our own decisions and build our own identity, for giving us friends that we can't wait to take on the next stage of our lives with, or that we are having so much trouble saying goodbye to as we embark on different paths. The journey of discovering who we are and what we want the rest of the world to see in us takes years to complete, maybe a lifetime, but it all starts in middle school. So take a look at those around you, think about how far we've come, and instead of cringing, thank those awkward years for the relationships they fostered and the lessons they taught.
Our journey towards maturity has involved not only just the schools we've attended, but also the many adventures we've had around the world. For some of us, our childhoods stretched far beyond just the boundaries of schools in Fort Walton or even Florida. Whether you are a military dependent or simply from a family with a desire to see everything around them, I'm sure you have countless memories of moving from place to place, braving road trips and plane rides surrounded by loved ones. Even though the excitement of exploring a new community was often exhilarating, it wasn't always easy being the new kid in a school where everybody already seemed to have their niche. Those first weeks of not knowing where to sit at lunch or who to pick as a lab partner might seem downright unbearable looking back. However, these challenges were what solidified our determination to not only adapt to change, but to thrive because of it. No matter the foreign experiences we struggled with in the past, they pushed us to be unyielding in the face of adversity and pave our own paths in life. These are the paths that would eventually bring us all together for our next great adventure here at Choctaw.
As Sadie, Morgan, and Caitlin discussed, the years leading up to high school played an important role in shaping the people we would become. Upon reaching high school, however, we really began to see what this meant for us. From our first time entering the school during freshman orientation, Choctaw presented us with an unbelievable number of activities to get involved in. Whether these were sports, service organizations, interest clubs, or classes, we all found something to take part in. My freshman year, for example, I was involved in several sports and clubs, but as the years progressed, I really found a home on the cross-country team. Through activities such as these, we made friends and learned what interested us. We had fun, made mistakes, learned lessons, and grew up. The things we experienced during high school are what led us down the path that we are on now, and are what have motivated us to take whatever step is next in our lives. No matter where our lives take us after graduation, we have Choctaw to thank for the people that we have become.
When we walked through those double doors on our first day of our freshman year, none of us had any idea what was in store for us. Each of us was embarking on our own journey, one that would be so very different from all the rest we have had. As we have gone through these last 4 years, we have learned that high school is many different things. It's laughs and tears, breakups and makeups. It's rushing to grow up, then realizing you want your childhood innocence back. It's those nights where you want to be alone, but you don't want to feel alone. It's growing up and meeting new people, learning and discovering new things. It's hurting, but still trying. It's getting stronger and becoming independent. It's learning that it's okay if things don't always go the way you expect them to. As we reflect on these years, we have to decide which of these definitions best represents our high school experience and answers the question, what is high school? While these are all vary greatly, they can be summarized within 3 overarching themes. High school is a time to make memories, to find your purpose, and to grow as a person.
Memories. The memories we keep are the basis of who we are. We recall our times of hardship and sorrow. We relive moments of great joy. We laugh at the time spent with those still around us, and we reach for that of those who have passed on. Every moment leading to this one is a memory, and it's strange to think that in a few short hours, even this moment will dwell on our past. But for now, let us look at how we got here. We started out as freshmen, terrified of upperclassmen and anxious to navigate the crowded hallways on our own. We experienced a lot of firsts. Our first rivalry football game, our first homecoming dance, the band's first halftime performance of the season, the first pep rally we got to go to. For me, it was my first volleyball match, the first of many points I scored as Choctaw's number 15. With sophomore year came a little taste of victory, winning the Spirit Stick 3 times and cheering our boys on to Final Four. Junior year meant hitting the books hard, which for most of us included countless U.S. history outlines and hand cramps from essays in English. With senior year came the last, our last first day of high school, our last home football game, along with our last pep rally, senior walk, senior breakfast, and now, tonight. But as we look back on the time spent at Choctaw, let us keep in mind the great words of Dr. Seuss and remember, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened.
Purpose. High school constitutes some of the most formative years of our lives. It is during this time that we grow as individuals and learn a lot about who we are and what it is we want out of life. Without a doubt, we've made some mistakes along the way, but it is from these mistakes that we've learned the most, as they allow us to change something about the current path we're on in order to redirect ourselves towards a better path. High school is filled with many different experiences, and by getting involved, we have also learned what it is we are passionate about. These decisions have shown us what we care about in life and what we can't live without in the future. High school carries different meanings for everyone. For some, it will remain the best 4 years of life. For others, it will be the 4 years that you choose to forget down the road. Regardless of our attitudes towards this experience, high school has shaped us into the people we are today, and we wouldn't be the same without it. We now have a better understanding of what we want for the next chapter in our lives. We now know the kind of people we want to be around and the kind of people we want to be ourselves. Most importantly, we now know our purpose, and all that's left now is for us to go after it. Growth. When we were younger, we may have thought that by the time we were dressed in our caps and gowns, we would all feel like adults, wise and in control, highly successful. And maybe this is bothering some of you at the moment, that you feel as if you're not as far in growth as you should be. I want to remind you, however, that this uncertainty is okay. Don't obsess about growing in intelligence or success, because in the long run, those are just a close second. What will matter, though, is your growth in spirit. Be kind, be helpful, be humble. Show love to others, especially those who don't seem to deserve it. Because by helping others to grow, you are growing in the most important way, that is, at heart.
Fellow graduates, at this point in the ceremony, we've already reflected on the past, remembering those times in which our level of coolness was defined by the animal on our field day shirt and the number of silly bands we could fit on each arm. We remembered our first day of high school, recalled the fears and excitement we all felt. Now, as the speeches draw to a close, it is only fitting that we look to the future. I don't know about you all, but I was pretty scared when I started having to make decisions that would determine the course of my life. How was I supposed to make these decisions when I still get anxious trying to decide what I'm going to have for dinner when we go out? I felt as though I was in a dark room with nothing but a small lantern that casts light only a few inches in front of me. How was I supposed to move without falling? I began thinking of all the bad things that have happened in the past, and they threatened my ability to move forward. But then I realized that it's the people in my life that keep me moving forward. I look around at all of you, friends, family, and I realized that if I had not taken those steps that got me to this point, I never would have experienced the blessings of love and friendship that life has to offer. I now know that it is all right to be afraid to fall. In fact, it's natural, but I also know that there will always be someone there to catch me, just as I would be there for any of the people in my life. This high school experience has rewarded me with friends and memories that will last a lifetime. Now, when I look to my future, I see what each of you should see. A life of endless possibilities and amazing experiences that makes me excited for everything to come.
We start here and move into our adult lives. Some of us are going straight to college, possibly for many more years, when we will expand on our knowledge and unfortunately pay for it. Some are going into the military, sacrificing themselves for the safety and well-being of our nation. For you, we are forever grateful for your selflessness and honor. Some are going directly into the workforce, playing a vital role in our economy, working jobs others might not be willing to work. Some of us are still trying to figure out what to do with our lives. To you, I say, take time to breathe. You're going to enjoy the relaxation whenever you decide. No matter the direction we choose, we all look forward to the same things: moving out, living on our own, making our own decisions, and embracing new experiences. All of us are about to meet tons of new people and possibly grow away from those sitting around us. As we go in different directions, we meet new people who might become your new best friends, but that shouldn't stop you from remembering the amazing times you shared with those sitting next to you. So, even though we're about to be on our own, embracing the real world, we should always remember where we've come from. We're all Choctawhatchee Indians, no matter where we're going. We are all children, regardless of the current influence of your parents. Take these moments before we walk across the stage, to remember who you were at the start of freshman year and who you are now at the end of senior year. We have all grown into strong, capable young adults. We are all extremely well prepared for this next chapter.
I ask you to step to the plate and take every opportunity you can. In the coming years, so many doors will open, and I ask you to go through them. You never know what you might find. I can guarantee the biggest regret you will have will be not a failure to perform well, but a failure to not act. Challenge yourself to be the best version of you can be. Each and every one of you has something special to bring to the table and a chance to do something great. However, greatness is not stumbled upon. It takes hard work, effort, and passion. Keep these things in mind, and surely you will achieve it. Thank you.
As excited as we are to move on to the next chapter of our lives, there's no doubt about the fact that the future can seem a bit overwhelming and sometimes a little scary. We've been taught all our lives to plan for the future after high school, and it's finally here. So of course, there's pressure to succeed. While these encouraging words of wisdom have helped us to be here tonight, graduating, we must not let our apprehension of the future prevent us from making the most of it. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely a good idea to have some kind of game plan. However, we have to remember that as hard as we try, we cannot plan for every single day of our lives for the next 20 years. Life happens, circumstances change. Instead, we can focus on the present in order to take advantage of the opportunities we are presented with. We can focus on putting forth our very best efforts in all of our endeavors, even the ones that may seem insignificant. We can focus on being nothing but kind to one another. The present is fleeting, so we must seize every moment and enjoy every second of it. During our time at Choctaw, we have all accomplished such incredible feats, and as we move forward, I have no doubt that we will all continue to reach new heights in our future undertakings. In the wise words of Albert Camus, real generosity towards the future lies in giving all to the present. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2017.
Thank you, Sumas. Apparently your speech is bringing the house down. We appreciate that. Class of 2017, we're getting ready to hand out some diplomas here in just a second. But before we do, I would like for you guys to acknowledge this group to my right over here that has ushered you through your 4 years, your spirit teachers. Can you guys give them a round of applause, please? And now let's give out some diplomas, Sumas, if you please.
We begin with our students graduating summa cum laude with highest honor. David M. J. Catherine L. Bull. Hannah G. Brock. Sydney D. Chung. Megan A. Cobb. Cynthia M. Cutler. Catherine A. Davis. Julia M. Davis. Claudia M. Fitz. Hannah S. Funk. Caitlin B. Gaucher. George R. Hambleton. Kevin Michael Helmick. Morgan A. Helmick. Ethan M. Holt. Bryce B. Hood. Spencer A. Hooks. Darby M. Jens. Brittany A. Johnson. Sadie N. Lee. Alexandra R. Lockney. John Lee P. Martinez. Ryan P. McGill. Peter Gwynn. Matthew C. Rarig. Connor E. Redsky. Patrick J. Sherbandi. Victoria Evelina Turan. Roxanne E. Trombetta. Krista R. Burbsky. Alexander J. Ward. And Zachary A. Zinke. And now our students who are graduating magna cum laude. John Bernier. Ian E. Bulger. Riley N. Balk. Riley Kathleen Calloway. Raphael G. Hinchy, Bethany L. Nelson, Kirkland J. Newbold, Mark S. Pennington, Jessica N. Schaus, and now our students graduating cum laude, Robert Ashley, Jacob M. Betos, Cassidy E. Bensley, Corinne E. Brown, Peyton Burkett, Claire M. Coulter, Cole J. Cruz, Alexis C. Curtis, Alyssa C. Everett, Hannah G. Hall, Dylan M. Hamrick, John W. Harrington II, Anthony J. Jett, Brianna A. Martin, Tessa R. Mers, Jason Nieva, Elaniel A. Nunez, Alondra Orozco, Frederick E. Peterson, Reese J. Pope, Susan Danielle Roberts, Isabella R. Rumbo, Jeremiah A. Santos, Kiana C. Seabolt, Lauren R. Sinclair, Evan B. Sloan, Bridget Trombetta, Wesley J. Turner, Jeremiah W. Wendell, and our last honor student, Christian B. Wheelis. Amari J. Adams, William M. Agerton, Michaela R. Albertson, Gary D. Armentrout, Jenna Auber, Iracel A. Baez. Jennifer B. Bayer. Ashlyn K. Bailey. Isabella C. Bailey. Sienna G. Bailey. Marco Antonio P. Bain. Emmanuel Bay Grajada. Jaden A. Beauregard. Madison J. Beavers. Jesse K. Bentley. Julia I. Bernier. Jonathan C. Berry. Peyton P. Bethay. Miles A. Betts. Andrea K. Bland. Joseph Bajolo. Courtney E. Boyle. Brooklyn Bradford. Brittany M. Bradley. Jared L. Bray. Olivia M. Brill. Lee R. Broadus. Trevor D. Brooks. Gabrielle L. Brown. Dylan P. Buck. Devin W. Burkett. Jessica A. Bush. Uriah Z. Bush. Jake J. Kalial. Jacob R. Caldwell. Vanessa B. Calamaris. Brianna Cheyenne Cantor. Nathaniel C. Canterbury. Audra Evelyn Capetillo. Stephanie Yesenia Cardona. Sean M. Carnley. Janelle Ray Carswell. Colton Dwayne Carter. Courtney Ann Kaysen. Marcus Edward Shalafo. Joshua A. Chestnut. Elizabeth A. Churinov. Dallas Marie Canota. Coburn K. Corsi. Madison E. Cole. Jaden H. Cook. Robert A. Courtier. Sienna Miche Coward. Tamaya A. Coward. Jacob W. Krim. Wilmer R. Cruz Barrientos. Tiana R. Cunningham. Shalia N. Curtis. Jude E. Dale. Sanjay A. Danlag. Michael P. Davis. Cody A. Day. Fernando de los Santos. Michaela S. Decatur. Emery N. Denson. Jasmine D. DeRuin. Alexis M. Diaz. Jessica Dixon. Daniel P. Dizor. Denise C. Dominguez. Nicholas P. Driver. Zachary P. Duke. Cheyenne Celine Gannon Dumas. Natalie A. Dyer. Trent L. Eakes. Jacob M. Eddy. Hope A. Elkins. Aaron M. Eskridge. Alicia J. Fairchild. Alexia M. Faustinella. Jacob S. Feldman. Jameson Fitzgerald. Dallas M. Fleischman. Joy H. Fleming. Sebastian A. Flores. Daniel G. Foley. Tiffany E. Fott. Ashton Jeffrey Fowler. Victoria B. Franco. Ricardo Gallegos. Yaneli M. Garduno Guevara. Tristan C. Garris. Cleveland E. Gartman. Raquel S. Gooden. Hannah Nicole Goodman. Austin J. Graves. Larice Shanice Green. Tamaya Makeda Griffin. Riley F. Griggs. Michaela A. Grimes. Ryan P. Grover. Rashawn A. Guest. Dorian Guthrie. Brian J. Hansen. Lakin C. Harper. Casey J. Harris. Jeremy E. Harris. Mercedes Page Harris. Jalen Hayes. Susanna C. Haynes. Diana Hernandez. Juan M. Hernandez. Chase O. Hicks. Ignacio D. Higginson. Colson R. Hillard. Tristan M. Hinsey. James E. Holohan. Megan A. Hollington. Grace R. Hudgens. Kaylee E. Hughes. Michael E. Hewlett. Jessica J. Hupp. Lauren N. Hudson. Zachary J. Eigelberger. Benjamin A. Ingerman. Austin T. Jacks. Stephanie J. Jamayote Madrid. Charles A. Jennings. Richard K. Jones. Maggie M. Keeling. Marquise J. Kane. Colin Kelly. Jared E. Kennedy. Molly E. Kaiser. Kevin C. Klein. Alexandria L. Kowalski. Carrie L. Creech. Cyrus G. LaLucen. Allison S. LeMay. Keith A. Lonzak. Jalen A. Lawrence. Amy M. Lemenager. Quentin M. Lee. Talacia M. Lenore. Ashley N. Levins. Anthony J. Lujano. Nancy D. Lopez. Cinia Lopez Tercero. Ann K. Love. Sierra D. Malone. Deacon L. Madre. Jeffrey O. Martinez. Genesis D. Martinez Lino. Samuel B. Mason. Whitley Page Marsh. Dennis F. Martinez. Tamara S. McAlpin. John T. MacArthur. Alexis S. McBroom. Xavier E. McLean. Kaya M. McCorkle. Raylene V. McDaniel. Christian M. McDowell. Christopher L. McLoon. Sarahi Mejia Lopez. Jose M. Mendoza. James Arlen Mercer. Hunter V. Merrill. Spencer Ray Michaelick. Haley E. Millhouse. Bryson Tyrese Mitchum. Malaysia V. Moore. Cameron J. Moss. Hannah Marie Mott. Jimmy Wynn. Kayla O'Brien. Kiara M. Ocasio-Rosada. Kelly E. Ochoa. Sorry. Nyla C. Ogden. Aaron Ojeda. Diana K. Orozco. Hannah A. Orse. Ashlyn B. Osterman. Amanda R. Ozga. Stephanie R. Parrish. Mariel Perez. Vivian Adele Pizzo. Allison M. Platt. Blake C. Poirier. Christian H. Pareto. Liam P. Power. Keisha Renee Prater. That's okay. Allison D. Ramos. Alina M. Randolph. Jason D. Reeves. Evan N. Rice. Joseph Richards. Abigail P. Riley. Raven D. Robertson. Alexis Marie Robinson. Hannah M. Robinson. Francesca V. Rodriguez. Taylor Rose Rogers. Aiden M. Rossica. Roger E. Reese. Amanda M. Ruiz. Jonathan Ruiz. Jacob M. Rush. Parker B. Rushing. Martina Rudka. Catherine Nicole Sadler. Brian E. Salvin. Mahalan Sampson. Chandler A. Sandlin. Leticia M. Santiago. Alicia M. Sarver. Dalton T. Sager. Katie M. Shank. Tyler T. Schroeder. Stephen J. Schultz. Alexander M. Schweim. Justin T. Scott. Donga Sio. Mikhail K. Shelton. Desiree K. Simmons. Keza A. Singletary. Selena S. Sisavath. Alec B. Smith. Amber L. Smith. Christopher I. Smith. Jackson G. Smith. Quayshawn D. Smith. Ricky B. Smith, Jr. Robert Tanner Smith. Zachary P. Smith. Rafael A. Soto Carbone. Nicole F. Spears. Nikki L. Spears. Tobias W. Sprague. Taylor N. Springer. Miria G. Stacks. Hannah N. Steese. Serenity S. Stevens. Sierra C. Stewart. Terry A. Stewart. Tyler I. Stewart. Kyla J. Stalker. Mashaya A. Swinson. Cameron J. Tabb. Nicole M. Tavares. William B. Taylor. Eris J. Tejada. Ian M. Terrio. Madison S. Thigpen. Dozier B. Thomas. Brooklyn N. Tiffin. Jack W. Tingle. Ian R. Tipton. Oscar A. Torres. Evelyn S. Trujillo Hernandez. Sabrina D. Tucker. Chase N. Toole. Michael Turner II. Morrissey C. Tuzinski. Alicia C. Valenzuela Zamora. Alexis Katie Van Winkle. Elizabeth A. Varnador. Haley G. Vermillion. Matthew B. Vernon. Inga J. Waldheim. Dewan D. Ware. Darian M. Warrington White. Sade R. Watson. Jake T. Webster. Jessica A. Weekly. Lauren H. Weems. Austin T. Waitman. Tahira L. White. Malcolm J. Whitehurst. Shane J. Whitney. Ty T. Williams. Shaylee Wilson. Crystal Patricia Yeager. David J. Zapata Blankenship. Carmela L. Zayas. Mason M. Zayas. Brooke N. Zashki.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have just a few final remarks. Don't do it yet.
All right. The bell hasn't rung yet, so let's settle down. All right, everyone. I want to start by saying what an honor and a privilege it is to be standing here among my distinguished peers and all of us and all of you that love us. Seeing all of you looking so proud and dapper in our school colors, I can't help but be breathless for a moment. And of course, thoroughly impressed with our class of 2017. I'm impressed with exactly how far we have come to be here tonight. Over the course of 4 years, we have endured everything from all-night study sessions, passing our teachers' extremely rigorous work, answering all those higher-order thinking questions, to cheering on our fighting Indians, whether on the field or on the court in the last seconds of the game. All that we have endured shows that high school was a time for us to gain incredible experience, making the absolute most of the opportunities we were offered and preparing us for this very moment, closing this chapter in our lives and bravely embracing the next. As we proudly gather here, I want to thank all that were instrumental in helping us establish our scholastic and personal identities. I want to thank our parents and guardians who helped us foster a strong foundation to know the difference between right and wrong. I want to thank our teachers, all the way from elementary school, go Shalimar Dolphins, who broaden our analytical minds with their education. I want to thank everyone in our community that selflessly supported our school and its programs, and to all those that were instrumental in tonight's events who made this evening memorable for all of us graduates and those who love us. Let us never forget where we came from and who helped us succeed. Now I know we're getting all antsy to throw up our caps and call it a night, so let me leave you with this. Nothing is really over until the moment you stop trying. I want us to continue trying as we did during our time in high school. We currently possess a type of momentum that has helped us achieve this milestone in our lives. And we need to make sure that it does not end here. It's been my great pleasure to spend these 4 years with you all. Thank you, and forever, go Big Green!
As we prepare to go our separate ways from here tonight, I would like to leave you all with a prayer of blessings for the future. Please bow your heads. God, I thank you for each graduate that sits before me tonight. I thank you for the unique call that's on each one of their lives, that you have a plan and a purpose for each of them in this world. Father, I pray that as they go along this path, in their seeking and in their searching, that you would be the light to guide them, that the answer to their questions would be found in the pages of your word and your voice in response to prayers. I pray that as they endeavor to take on new challenges and to venture into waters unknown, that you would be a source of strength for them, that they would cling to the promise of your word, that through you they can do all things. And Father, I pray that you would give them the courage to live life confidently, knowing that wherever they go, you go before them. Wherever they are, you are with them, and they need not be discouraged because you never leave their side. I speak blessings over each of them and ask that you grant them prosperity in the days, months, and years to come, that in the short time they spend on this earth, you would give them fulfillment in their spirit, and that they would find all the love, joy, and peace that this life has to offer. Amen.
Thank you.
You have heard an innumerable number of wonderful speeches today, so I'll be brief with this one. As I look around, I see all the faces of my fellow graduates, looking just about as tired as the first day of school nearly 4 years ago. But apart from the fatigue, you all look quite different from yourselves as freshmen. Going through 720 days of high school has matured every student in this stadium. I see this especially in myself. When I came to Choctaw in 2013, I was about 5 feet tall and had been homeschooled my entire life. I've grown a lot since then, both physically and mentally, and I think similar growth has happened with every other senior here. We can attribute a lot of this mental growth to the awesome teachers and faculty here at Choctaw, as well as our parents and families. Before we throw our caps in the air in a final celebration as high school students, I want to show my gratitude to all the teachers and staff who have worked tirelessly to bring us to where we are today and who proudly earn Choctaw its A+ rating year after year. Our families, too, have helped shape us into who we are today, and all of these people deserve our thanks. It is their inspiration and passion that allows so many of our graduates to lead successful lives after high school. And now, it's almost the moment you've been waiting for, so I'm going to give this back to Dr. Hale.
And now it is my privilege on behalf of the Okaloosa County School District and the faculty of Choctawhatchee High School to be the first to congratulate you. Class of 2017, you are now officially graduates of Choctawhatchee High School.